Hi, everyone. Astrology. Today is January 21st, and we have a new moon in Aquarius that is sextile Jupiter. Um, it is going to be the closest to the Earth since the Middle Ages. Now, you still won't be able to see it because it's a new moon, but I think that was really phenomenal that it's the closest to the Earth since the Middle Ages. I thought that was really incredible. So the new moon is where we set our seeds in the ground so that they sprout for the spring. And it's a good time to um, decide what you would like to do and set your intentions for it. Um, in astrology, wherever that new moon is in your chart is where the focus will be in your life. So, for instance, if that new moon is in your first house, um, you will be changing your appearance, changing how you do things. And it is on that axis, and Leo is the opposite sign. So, it is also about how other people see you. So on August 18th of 2022, we had a new moon in Leo, and it was the opposite. So we would have had the new moon in the first house, and the seventh house would have been Aquarius. So now we have opposite. We have an axis in the chart. So this would be your first house, and this would be your seventh house. And that's how you present yourself and how others see you. So for Aquarius rising people, this is a great time to um, change your appearance, to change how you do things. If that access is in the um, second house, it is about how you do money, which is something we're all probably striving to do a little bit right now with all this uh, shortcomings that are happening right now. Um, it's The second house is the things that you possess and the money that is coming in. So that's an example of where the new moon would be in your chart. If it's in the third house, um, it is about your siblings, your neighbors, and communication. So you might decide you want to set up some new communications with people. It is also involved because of that axis, the ninth house, which is higher education and philosophy. And it is um, all about communications. Both houses are all about communications and publications and school, lower education, higher education, all those things. So this moon, wherever it hits in your chart, is where the focus is. If the new moon is in your fourth house, it is about your beginnings, your parents, the home you live in. And that is in opposition to the 10th house of your career. So often, when we have this new moon in the fourth house, we are engaging with our parents. We are changing the house around, and it also affects the career because your beginnings affect your career. If it is this new moon is in your fifth house, that is creativity and children. So you're trying to create something. And when that is affected, that fifth house where the new moon is, in opposition to that would be the 11th house. So we have that access again. And the 11th house is friends. So the fifth house and the 11th house is fantastic for starting new product, creative uh, projects, excuse me, and about doing something with friends. So this is the cycle. We have cycles of the new moon, and Then we go to the 6th house. That new moon hitting your 6th house is about your pets, and it's about your health, changing how you do your scheduling for the day, how you schedule your fitness into your regime, how you're doing your yoga, how you're doing late weightlifting, whatever changes you're trying to do to benefit your body. Those are new moon topics in the 6th house. And because it affects the 12th house, that is um, your inner quality, the quality of your time alone, of how you can be secluded and feel comfortable. So the 6th house and the 12th house are health and sort of the soul. So this new moon is a fresh start. It's separating from Pluto by 3 degrees, and that is also very important because Pluto wants to uh, come up from the ashes and do something new, get rid of things that are no longer working. It's very intense. Now, on January 23rd, we have Uranus going direct. And so this is big changes that happen. So we would expect the unexpected, and it can be today too. It's so close together, these aspects. So I would expect changes in patterns, things to happen that we aren't expecting from today, the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd. All these aspects are all very close together. The separating from Pluto, which wants to rejuvenate and get rid of things that are no longer fitting. And I just lost that train of thought. And then Uranus is there also. And so this is big changes all of a sudden. So when you have Uranus and Pluto together, it's kind of a big deal. There's changes in the pattern. And then we also have this Venus conjunct Saturn. So we are trying to plan things, but keeping in mind that plans may change. We try to set our plans in motion the best we can, and things change, and that's just what's going to happen. So on the 26th, let me check that and make sure. On the 26th, we have Venus going into Pisces, which is very nice because Pisces is exalted with Venus. And so Pisces is happy when it is in connection with Pisces and Venus. They're exalted, they're happy, they work together better. Pisces is very empathetic, and it's the fish that are going in two opposite directions. So the motion is slower, whereas Venus in Aquarius, which it is right now, is an air sign. It moves faster, things get moving faster. But when we have that Pisces energy, it's very intuitive, it's slower, it's a slower pace. So that is on January 26th. We don't have any retrograde planets after the 23rd when Uranus goes direct. So the next time that we have anything retrograde is in April, and that is April 21st when Mercury will go retrograde. So we have a lot of forward motion to make positive changes, to start new projects. And the activity and the highlight activity is very possible. I mean, all things are possible, basically. So, but be ready for change, for sure. And then on the 26th, we have that Venus going into Pisces, which will be very helpful also. So this is Ruth from Ruth's Astrology, and I hope you all have a very positive new moon in Aquarius, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.